They don't like watching women.
I want to stop sexism in the gaming industry.
That's why I was never accepted into FaZe, right guys?
I think you're a terrible person.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
The fact that she was crying and left the scene and he posted this video is disgusting.
On December 7th, 2024, at the 2024 Streamer Awards, FaZe Clan won Best Content Organization. But their moment in the spotlight was completely overshadowed when ex-member Grace Von Dien decided to reopen her beef with them that night. Now, if you know nothing about FaZe Clan, but can still just tell she doesn't belong in the group and never should have been in it in the first place, you're probably just as confused as the rest of us were when Grace originally joined FaZe Clan on May 25th, 2023. And no, I'm not saying she doesn't belong because she's a girl and girls can't play video games.
Are they saying these things because they think I'm cheating? Or are they saying these things because they don't like watching women do better than them in a male-dominant industry?
By the end of the video, you'll understand why everyone hates Grace Von Dien. Here's this video.
As I am hard stuck bronze in every game that I play. That's why I was never accepted into FaZe, right guys? Yeah. That's okay, I'm not a Trumpy anyway.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
Now, before we get into all of the backlash she received after this out-of-pocket clip went viral and how it led to her deactivating her Twitter account at the beginning of this month, let's go back to the beginning. In 2023, FaZe Clan was in a terrible spot financially. It lost respect in the public eye because people felt like they were becoming just a corporate machine, signing celebrities, actors, and rappers to make more money on advertisements. People felt like FaZe was completely losing its original self because these celebrities were the most random choices you can actually think of. FaZe was an organization started by gamers in 2010, originally creating content around high-kill games and trick shots that gained massive amounts of views per video posted onto the YouTube platform. Everyone, including myself, wanted to be a part of FaZe. So having random celebrities join it in 2023 was a huge slap in the face to anyone who tried their hardest on Call of Duty to even get a chance of becoming signed to FaZe. In 2023, FaZe was down over $14 million. Then in April, Snoop Dogg left the organization. The next month, on May 25th, 2023, Grace Von Dien would be announced as the newest member of FaZe Clan as FaZe Bluefy. For a lot of people, this was their last straw. Bronny, Offset, Kyler Murray, and Lil Yachty already caused backlash online and got FaZe labeled as sellouts. OG FaZe members had already been calling out the organization for losing their way. But how did Grace even enter this conversation? If you don't know, Grace is a 28-year-old actress mostly known for her role in Stranger Things. Apparently, that's enough for her to be considered one of the best female gamers in the world. After the celebrity drama, the organization fired the CEO Lee Trink. And as we see today, FaZe has gotten rid of a lot of its old celebrity members, including, you guessed it, Grace Von Dien. Today, FaZe Banks is running the organization, but Grace clearly isn't too happy with that decision, seeing that she's been keeping her beef with FaZe alive for over a year now. Now, FaZe has completely reinvented themselves, and finally, they have gained love from the public once again. They were able to win Best Content Organization, but clearly this has come with a ton of drama and controversy along the way. The new FaZe is all new members, but that hasn't stopped Grace from trying to get back into the drama. Usually, when a new recruit joined FaZe, they would be celebrated by the community and the FaZe fanbase. But when a Stranger Things actress signed, it brought nothing but one of the biggest online wars FaZe has ever been a part of. At the time of signing, Grace Von Dien had extremely low experience in gaming content creation. A lot of people are calling Grace a diversity hire. But even if this were true, which it was, why wouldn't they just hire one of the thousands of female gaming content creators that were actually skilled? It was obvious that Grace was only signed because she was, quote, a celebrity from Stranger Things. Honestly, I had no idea who she was until she joined FaZe. And even then, I still didn't know who she was. FaZe would be completely ripped to shreds online for ignoring existing female gamers who made content just to hire another celebrity in hopes of making some money off of them. This only added more fuel to the fire for OG members like FaZe Rain and FaZe Banks to take shots at the organization. As I mentioned, Grace officially joined FaZe on May 23rd, 2023, but the backlash actually commenced on May 18th, 2023, when FaZe Rain, one of the original founders of the organization, spoiled the big surprise, replying to FaZe Clan's tweet that said, "We want more women in FaZe Clan." Rain wrote, spoiler alert, it's Grace. And the only reasoning I heard was because she was on one episode of Stranger Things. He also said Grace didn't even know what a trick shot was. In her May 25th stream, Grace responded to FaZe Rain saying this.
Me signing with FaZe is
because FaZe Rain said that the only reason I was signed with FaZe is because I was on Stranger Things. I'm sorry, sir. Were you in the meeting with us? Were you there? No, I've never fucking met you.
B main.
And that is not why FaZe signed me. Like, that is definitely how I got the meeting. Yes, I will definitely give that credit. That is how I got the meeting. But that is absolutely not
Ray 89.
For you
why I
back
was
down
signed.
B. One enemy remaining.
Where's she at?
The things that we spoke about in the meeting are why it happened.
Oh my god.
So, get fucking wrecked. To everyone saying that, and
Their
to,
Phoenix
to
makes
Rain
feel
for saying that. Like,
I shall remind him just how much.
She also uploaded her I Joined FaZe Clan video to YouTube that same day.
I'm Grace Van Dien. I'm Bluefy. It means blue girl. Fee is girl in French. I wanted blue girl, but it was taken, and I love French, so don't speak it very well, but I wish I did. I'm a bit of a homebody. I'm an actress, but I like to stay home, so streaming is perfect.
Good actress, not a good liar.
wow! The baskets.
Shut up. $100 if you make the shot right now.
Ready? Watch this shit.
Oh, you're not gonna look.
Wow.
Cash.
That was close.
I grew up in Los Angeles. I started gaming because my dad was a gamer.
I remember when we first started gaming together, I was always very scared. Like in Super Smash Bros, I would hide and try not get involved in any of the fighting. Like everyone would be fighting and I'd play Kirby so I could fly away.
She'd be sitting there spinning the whole time, bouncing up around in the air. We'd all be like, "Bam, bam, 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 bam," and Gracie'd be like, "Boop, boop, boop," and she'd win a lot.
Like I mentioned, the FaZe organization was down $14 million at the time and just laid off 20% of their staff 3 months prior due to all their financial issues. This had users completely clowning FaZe and replying to FaZe Rain, saying things like, they fired half their staff just to afford her and the org. FaZe has really become a joke of an org. And can my sister join? This ignited the fire across Twitter, and a lot of FaZe fans and OG FaZe members took to Twitter to make it clear how they felt about Grace signing. One newer member of FaZe Santana, went against the grain and actually supported Grace. But because he supported her, he'd receive a lot of death threats for doing this. In a thread of now deleted tweets, Santana wrote, really disappointed in some people I call friends, hating on the new FaZe recruit, especially girls in the gaming community. You all hate on each other the most, and it's sad. Then someone said to Santana, you were never an OG FaZe member. Your say is biased and irrelevant. Santana replied, where are they at right now? And FaZe Rain responded, are you effing dumb? FaZe Banks replied, not participating in the sellout clown show that FaZe Clan has become. Not sure what these takes say about you, but the name FaZe only has any sliver of a meaning left because of what we built and you're using it. This is the problem. You're all just here to squeeze every last dollar out of FaZe and have zero respect for the brand. It's all shameless promotion, pandering to a non-existent audience and pretending like it's a team effort. Nobody would ever argue in favor of this version of FaZe. It's so disingenuous to the point it makes us all sick, and we're the only ones, unfortunately, who are interested in preserving the history and protecting the brand. A couple days later, on May 28th, 2023, Santana addressed death threats he was receiving for defending Grace and tweeted, I promise y'all, the online beef you have with me is never serious enough to threaten my life. It's a one-way street. I know y'all didn't like what I said, but this ain't it. After this, Grace privated her Twitter account. The same day, May 28th, Rain streamed this next clip. In this video, Rain called Grace mid, which actually got people to feel bad for her.
Oh, all the PR bullshit they told you, like, yeah, we want to build around women and give them a space in the community so they feel like accepted. It's a male-dominated industry. If we put in women, yeah, girl rules. Shut the fuck up, bro.
So, get fucking wrecked. To everyone saying that.
I just can't compete with that, man. I can't. She roasted me. It's over. Grace, I'm sorry. All I want to say is you're gold in Valorant. You make Stranger Things your entire personality, even though you're only on one episode. You found out about Twitch through Tumblr. Not only have you not hit a trick shot, but you don't even know what the fuck that is. When you were still playing with Barbies, I made my first million out of this industry. And on top of it, you're excruciatingly mid who I would never let touch me on my drunkest night.
YouTuber Jake Lucky from the Gamer Update tweeted, FaZe Rain might have been cooking FaZe up until now, but this is just too far, man. Rain replied, I agree with you. I actually feel really bad. I wasn't being serious, and I shouldn't have said that last part. I edited it out at first, but it just didn't hit without it. LMAFO. I already contacted Grace, and I'm gonna talk to her and apologize. I have zero problems with her. She's not the problem, and I don't want anyone thinking that, or any of this, to distract what the real point of all this is. Then Grace responded again, but this time went way too low. Way lower than calling someone mid. For I don't know what reason, Grace decided to try to win the debate by bringing up Rain's overdose. Here's the video.
He says that I don't even know what a trick shot is. You're right, I don't. And I know that that's kind of what you're known for, but I know you, Rain, as the person who almost overdosed on a live stream. And I know that you're better now, and I'm really proud of you for that. I am, because I grew up with a mom heavily into drugs, and you know those things when you're little, the things that you would make wishes on? Like when you're driving under a tunnel and you make a wish, or you make a wish on a dandelion, or you make a wish on a shooting star, anything like that. I made all of my wishes growing up that my mom would get better and stop doing drugs, but she didn't. So I am proud of you for getting better, but don't come after me for not knowing what a trick shot is, man. Like, we're not on the same plane.
These comments from Grace were what finally turned the hate from people hating on FaZe Clan's decision of who to sign to people hating Grace as a person, because you don't disrespect the OGs like that. The next day on May 30th, Rain and Grace met up. Fans thought this meeting meant there was finally going to be a resolution, but Rain told fans the meeting had taken a terrible turn. Rain said he'd try to be nice, respectful, and understanding. He said he genuinely didn't understand how it went bad, because he said over and over again that he never meant any harm, and it was just jokes on the internet. Rain uploaded the video of the meeting with his own reaction included to explain his side of the situation. He did this to defend himself because during the recorded meeting, Grace brought up some of Rain's old tweets that she said were misogynistic. In the video, Grace said it's all Rain's fault she received death threats and people found her personal number. Rain defends himself by saying people would have hated FaZe Clan's decision to sign her whether or not he said anything. The conversation takes a turn when Rain says Grace should be more confident in herself so she won't get as offended at troll comments. This makes Grace cry, and she ends up running out of the room. She says if he ever uploads the video, she'll quit FaZe Clan. Rain uploaded the full video to his YouTube channel in a video called FaZe Rain Meets Up with Grace. Here's parts of the video.
I think you're a terrible person.
This shit is crazy. And my plan for the video, I'm gonna put the text on screen right now that I texted my homie. This was my plan for what I wanted for the video. It was gonna be a chill video. We already handled it on Discord. She messaged me saying, oh, you're funny AF. I'm excited to make this video. Like, she was showing love. We were cool. I was showing her my dog. She was showing me her dog. Like, we were chilling. Thought everything was cool. And then she pulls up still mad about the mid thing.
Hi.
Good to meet you. How you feeling? And honestly, I just kind of went more internet trolling route. That's why I said like everything. I don't know. I'm at this point, I'm just trolling because it's like, what else can I do with that situation other than speak out about it? Like, I can't control anything legally, so all I can do is just keep talking about it and being public. And you kind of just got caught.
No,
unfortunately, this is
fair.
such bad timing for you.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Using me as a poster child for your hate sucks.
Well, it's not
when I
using
didn't
you
know.
as a poster child. I can see how you feel that way. I fully understand, but that's not my intentions at all. But like, why would they even put you in that position? Why would they put you in a position knowing what would happen? You think they thought things? There's not 1% chance that they thought it was going to go well for you, but they did it anyway.
But it's still not deserved of me.
For sure, but that's why I said it's never about you. If you watch my original video, I said.
But I'm getting death threats, and people have found my number.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't know how they found my number.
That's something obviously I don't want, and I never directed hate towards you.
I'll speak for 1 minute. I understand that to you I'm not, and to everyone, I'm not a normal FaZe recruit. Yeah. I don't make sense. And why would I join FaZe? Because of that. FaZe is known for being, like I said, like it's the guys org. It's there have been like, I know that maybe things have upgraded and changed a bit, but since the beginning, you guys make pretty sexist comments, pretty degrading comments.
Example,
I mean, I've seen your tweets where you're joking about.
Okay, I have to pause it here because I have to say something. She's about to pull out a terrible tweet of mine from 2013. That was bad. And there's probably even worse tweets out there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've deleted a lot of them. Whenever I've seen them, like, oh my God, I can't believe I tweeted that. You were there back in the community. We all tweeted really, really bad things. And I don't know if you guys want to demonize me for the tweet. It was me responding to Tensor and I said the R word and I said it about Emma Watson for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I did. I don't even know Emma Watson like that. He must have like loved Emma Watson. I just responded with some crazy troll shit. So I'm just saying, I'm being honest about what I tweeted because I don't want him to try to use it against me and make it seem like I'm something I'm not. I don't even know why I'm like over defending a 2013 tweet, but it's just, I know how these motherfuckers twist shit, bro. You're free to have any opinion you want over my 16-year-old tweet, but I do apologize for that. I did tweet some crazy shit. Okay, that is crazy. No, that is
You guys are known for very sexist things. Do you want me to link it to you so you can delete it?
No, absolutely.
I think, because I think...
No, actually, that's so crazy, bro. What the fuck?
It doesn't feel good.
No, and I get that. And
like
that's why I told you I understand it was supposed to be your special day and like the way you could have felt. So I've been understanding all this from your point of view. Everything you've said, I'm like, bro, like, she's live, she sees all this hate, like, how's anybody gonna respond? So that's why, like, I took everything you said with a grain of salt. I'm like, she's just emotionally responding.
But that's why I unblocked you, because I was like, how many times am I going to get the chance in my life to have like a face-to-face with an internet troll that talks to me in a degrading way?
I mean, it's not an internet troll. Sure,
I never met you before, and
you can paint it how you want to.
trolled me
For
on
sure,
the
but you also asked for it, did you not? Did you or not? Did you or did you not ask for it?
I didn't ask for sexism.
You asked
You can
for
troll.
whatever comments you said.
You
And I
can
didn't
troll.
honestly see it as sexism.
You wouldn't
and
have said
I
it
honestly,
to a guy.
I mean, sure, I would have said something else to a guy, but it's like, it's different things. But okay, it's like, if you want to
You
talk about
wouldn't
that,
have
that's a
said
whole
something
different
sexist
conversation.
to a guy. You can't.
I mean, yeah, because I'm a guy. So you have to be the opposite sex to say that. So it's like, it's unfair.
But I'm not
mad
gonna
that I
come
can't.
after you that way.
Yeah, sure, but you obviously know I don't mean that.
I came
Cool,
after
can
you in a
take it
totally
however you-
different wrong way.
Yeah. What's your goal?
I want to stop sexism in the gaming industry.
Okay, but I mean, if you feel what I said was necessarily sexist, I don't.
I do. You wouldn't have said
That's
it if I was
crazy.
a guy.
I mean, guys call guys ugly as fuck all the fucking time.
You wouldn't have said that you wouldn't let me touch you on your drunkest night.
Well, guys have different. You just say different. If I was.
Like,
I
that
don't even
makes
know
it
where
sex-
this conversation is going right now. It's just so random. So it just.
It's
But I'm a
something
straight male. If I
that
was a
isn't-
gay male would say something about that. It's not about sexism. It's just about what your preference is as a man. For me personally. Dude, it got weird at this point. It just started talking about weird stuff. So ignore that part. Like it's. I mean, you can see it how you want to see it. Obviously, that's a whole different conversation. But again, I meant no sexism, and I had no intention to hurt your feelings, and that's why I felt really bad.
I mean, there was intention to hurt my feelings.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't. You asked for a barbecue, and I delivered. At George Foreman.
And that's still hurting my feelings.
Yeah, I know. And I understand that, and that's why I apologize. So I,
But
do
you
want me
just said that you knew that that was too far and that you should have.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, the video just didn't hit. Whatever. I understand it. That's why I'm apologizing. I don't know what else you would. Please, somebody do like an apology count of how many times I've apologized to her already for the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Please, including the one on Twitter too. Don't leave that one out. Want me to do? Do you want me to be demonized as a horrible human for calling you mid that I went to touch on my drunkest night? Like, what do you want? You want me to forever just like, who gives a fuck? Because if it's like you want to super victimize yourself for that, okay, then I guess I'm hurt. How dare you? How dare you bring up the worst time in my life? I'm fucking hurt. How dare you? It's like, what are we talking about? I'm fucking hurt. I almost died. And I called you mid and you responded with something that almost took my life, that almost left my mom without a son and support. See, I can play that fucking game all day. I'm an actor too, bitch. Fuck that game. I don't give a fuck. And it's like, how could you let other people hurt your feelings? Do you not believe in yourself? Are you not a confident woman? You should be. You should be. You've accomplished great things. You should feel confident in yourself.
Am I
Fuck
not
all
a
that.
confident woman? You don't know me.
So then how's this hurting your feelings? If I call you mid, you should be like, fuck him. Who cares what I say? And if you bring up my drug past, are you getting emotional?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just speaking the truth. I don't want you to get emotional.
I don't like you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just being very logical. I understand how you feel, but you brought things up against me. How do you expect me to
I think
react?
you're a terrible person.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's pulling the acting shit out now. Because I said that
Pulling the acting shit out now?
How am I a terrible person for what?
Pulling the acting shit
How
out
am I a terrible
now.
person? Explain.
I don't owe you an explanation, actually.
And I owe you an explanation.
Macho, tell Vera that I'm not doing this video, and if they release anything, that I'm leaving, please.
Then, Rain tweeted these screenshots showing he apologized to Grace personally before the meeting, and he genuinely thought they had squashed the beef. This Discord message was from 2 days before the meeting. Hey Grace, I'm sure Vera has told you, or I hope so, that I really didn't mean those things and I was just trolling. I don't know you like that or have anything against you, and I'm sure you're an amazing person, and actually feel so bad that you've felt hurt. I'm an idiot. I should have known people were going to spam post that clip. Genuinely sorry your feelings are hurt. I'm not sorry for the whole corporate stuff though, LMAFO. But dude, you just got caught up in some unnecessary bullshit and it's not fair to you. I want to clear that out and only send love your way, for real. Not on no lame ass PR but I genuinely felt bad and I was putting myself in your shoes and you just don't deserve it. But I hope you can understand, I really have nothing against you and I was only trolling because you said you wanted a barbecue. And this Discord message was from the day before the meeting, Rain's birthday. Happy birthday, Rain. I'm sorry for my out of line comment and appreciate you for reaching out to me outside of Twitter hell. Let me know when and where tomorrow. I can come to you. The next day, May 31st, FaZe Clan issued a public statement for the first time since the entire Grace situation started. FaZe Clan tweeted, FaZe is no stranger to contrasting viewpoints and passionate opinions on the future of the brand. Recruitment has always drawn that out. But make no mistake, this mistreatment of our newest member is in no way okay. Grace joined in hopes to bring her voice to FaZe, and we stand by her. This tweet only brought more backlash to the organization. This also brought on even more ridicule from OG FaZe members. FaZe Banks replied to FaZe Clan saying, you guys have lost the effing plot. And FaZe Temper, the former CEO of FaZe, agreed, tweeting, they lost the plot a long time ago. He also wrote, no, we haven't sold anything, haven't made a dime off our shares. Corporate skull effed our brand, squeezed every last drop imaginable, and is continuing to repeat that same process. I was building this brand long before money was even possible to be made. It's always been about legacy first. This tweet actually got a lot of negative backlash, with people saying things like this. Cap, I met someone close to FaZe Banks fairly recently, and he told me he sold it for 100 million plus. It was their choice to sell, and now they're crying. Read the fine print next time, stupid F. You did choke the biggest gaming brand ever. All you had to do was make videos of people spinning in circles and pressing the right triangle, yet you somehow messed that up. You got greedy and should have stuck to your niche. Sort of deserved it in my opinion. The next day on June 1st, Grace left FaZe, changed her Twitter bio from FaZe Bluefy to just Bluefy, and privated her account. On February 27th, 2024, it was announced that FaZe Banks would be the new CEO of FaZe, and he would be taking over to reinvigorate the brand to what it once was. Banks tweeted, you're all effing fired. Now we're caught up to the present day. This beef was reignited by Grace at the beginning of this month on December 7th. After over a year, she still won't let it go. This is where the video I showed you guys at the beginning of the video comes into the story. Right before reading the winner for the Best Creative Arts Streamer Award, which FaZe member Plackboy Max won, Grace said, I am hard stuck bronze in every game I play. That's why I was never accepted into FaZe. Right guys? Later that day, FaZe Clan sarcastically tweeted, couldn't have done it without FaZe Grace. And Banks replied, you heard how mad she was in her voice? That might have to be your producer tag, not gonna lie, at Plackboy Max. Grace has now deactivated her Twitter, but at the time she tweeted, FaZe guys are so brave online, but just stared and whispered whenever they saw me last night. Micro energy. Banks replied, you're a slam pig, lol. Nobody's afraid of your baby voice or your 80-pound emo boyfriend. Stop clinging onto our nobody knows you or gives an F about you. You tried to force your way into FaZe. You're an effing cornball that none of us wanted, and you're still mad. Hours later, Grace deactivated her account. Then things got pretty weird because Twitter tried to cancel Grace, not even for the FaZe stuff anymore. They tried to cancel her and her boyfriend because Grace called him daddy, so they started to call her boyfriend a pedo for allowing it.
I don't think there's any relation between pumpkin and human.
Are we supposed to, are you doing all the pumpkin seeds out of yours?
I'm getting as much as I can, which is definitely, well, that is not moderation! That is bad daddy. I didn't mean that like that. I hate this.
The internet also tried to cancel her for talking in a high voice to her boyfriend. At first, people just called these videos cringe, but then they started to use the relationship of being age play and pedo behavior. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. Twitter is insane these days. But here's what Grace had to say in her defense.
Called Johnny daddy, right? Bad daddy. I actually was talking to Johnny when I talked to him in regards to the pets. Like, he's like their daddy because they're babies. Mercy's a baby.
Due to this controversy, Grace's boyfriend has also deactivated his Twitter account. Then, the same day all of this happened, December 7th, people turned on FaZe Clan once again because they posted this picture. Yeah, I probably had to blur it out because it's 8 dudes streaming on trophies if you get what I mean. They captioned this, F them all. This photo was copying the photo of Kanye streaming on his Grammy. But having 8 people do it at the same time is pretty weird. This stunt got a huge amount of hate, and a lot of fans felt disrespected by this photo because they supported FaZe and voted for them just for them to stream on the trophies. People were saying they wanted to take their vote back and saying doing this to an award fans gave you is pretty wild. The replies are actually pretty funny though, with some of them saying, what the absolute F is this, bro? Somebody get R. Kelly on the line. Just imagine them all pulling the awards out after. No D-watching, but you might need to see a doctor. Imagine walking into the bathroom and seeing this. Damn, y'all couldn't clean the urinal? Crossing the streams, and 100% you looked. This is not sending the message you want. Through this entire drama, the response was pretty mixed. Some people felt bad for Grace, and some think she should just shut the F up. For example, just look at the opposing viewpoints of Miskiff and Asmongold on the Grace and FaZe situation.
You ever be in a Call of Duty lobby with a bunch of guys, and one of the guys gives his sister the mic, and all the guys in the lobby start yelling at her and calling her names until the point where she just gets upset, walks away, and calls every guy in that lobby weirdos? Yeah, that's basically what's going on with FaZe Clan right now. The fact that she was crying and left the scene and he posted this video is disgusting. I think that it is completely unfair to Grace.
I am so glad FaZe is back to doing what they do best. Being toxic gamer bros, and I love it. Play the part! Disrespecting women? Like, if you believe in equality, then you should believe that if you're a woman and you're speaking out and you're being hostile and rude and obnoxious, then people should be able to respond to that in the same way. Don't start shit if you don't want anything. And so anyway, she turned off her and deactivated or deleted her Twitter account. That's what happens. Don't start shit if you don't want it to happen.
But this has been the Grace found Dien and FaZe Clan saga explained. Let me know your take on the situation in the comments down below. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe and join our community, the best community on YouTube. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.